Hello and welcome back to Teach Me Money Methods. In this video, I'm going to go over my Udemy income report for March and April of 2020. I'm going to show you the income that I made in March, the courses I published, minutes taught, how many courses I published. I'm not going to reveal what courses they were, but I am going to show how many, because I have published quite a few courses this year so far, the minutes taught and the reviews, and then also my April income report, the courses published, minutes taught and reviews. So let's jump in. So as you can see, in March, we had 6,000 new students enrolled, and we had 122 countries taught. 66 new reviews came in, 2 courses published in March, and we had 15,408 minutes taught. Now, if you look at March 2020 and then in April 2020, things really started kind of kicking in because I'm starting to build my course catalog. For the longest time, I only had 1 course published, and I've really started publishing more courses this year, and I believe I have 7 courses on my account now. And there's different strategies. Some instructors have only 1 or 2 courses and they're able to achieve large success, but generally they're going to have a following, and they're going to be complete experts in their topic. They're going to be some of the biggest softwares that you need to learn, like Photoshop. If you can rank in the top 5 for those, then you only need a couple courses to be extremely successful. But for most people teaching on Udemy, you're going to have to find your niches, and you're going to have more than a couple of courses. And so the strategy that I'm taking is I am publishing more courses. In my courses too, I'm not publishing courses that are 4 to 5 plus hours, up to 10 or more hours in length. To me, that's too risky to spend that much time on a course and then not having a whole lot of control over how successful it's going to be. So I keep my courses between 1 to 2 hours long, and I'm having success with that. As you can see, in April, 5,000 new students, so not quite as many students enrolled. Countries taught increased, but the reviews, 103 reviews. I broke the 100 reviews in 1 month. I'm not sure if I've ever achieved that before, so that was amazing. That means I'm averaging more than 3 reviews per day to the account, which is great. I published 1 course in April, but this is also very impressive. 24,000 minutes taught. And a lot of these courses, I believe 5 of my 7 courses are free. And that is helping with driving traffic, getting social proof, getting a bunch of reviews. And then my strategy is that when I turn them on to paid, that it's going to pay off, and they're going to be high in the rankings on page 1 for their keywords, and they will end up being making money like my other courses. So let's see what the income looked like for these 2 months. I also brought in the previous years, so you can see the difference between what happened in March of last year versus April of this year. So last March, you can see I only made $36 on the account, and in this March I made $229. Last April I made $32, and this April I made $305. And so keep in mind, this is only from 2 courses, and really only 1 of the courses makes most of the money, 90+%, 95% of the money. So 1 course is doing this for me, which is really great. I'm happy. I'm pleased with the income I was able to bring in, because it's said that February, March, and April are the slowest months for Udemy instructors. And so the fact that I was able to increase my earnings a lot with the same course, and I'm on a upward trajectory in every stat category for my account. So this is leading me to be able to estimate and project that I will be doing pretty good mid-year into Q3, Q4. I should have some really good sales coming up in Q4 of 2020. So just to look at the account real quick. So now we're here in my actual Udemy account. And if you rewind back to a couple of my first income reports for my Udemy in earnings, you'll see that I had barely reached the 1,000 threshold. But now look what's happening. Now I'm almost at $3,500. I'm really starting to see consistent growth on the account. In November, I had a really big month. 500, 400. So I had 3 really solid months right there at the end of the year and the beginning of, and then January. But then it dipped a little bit, but then it was really nice to see that I was able to break the 300 mark in April, one of the slow months. So that was really nice to see. Still on track to do another 300 in May, right here at 161. And the cool thing about the 305 is that I also did some promotions, and my self promotions, I was able to bring in about $60 or $70 on self promotions, which was just sending out 2 emails to my students about one of my paid courses, and I made some sales there. So that was really nice. And last but not least, just wanted to show you that the minutes taught, when you really look at it in January or June of 2019, and just look at how this is playing out. Every month I'm taking a jump, a big spike from 8,000 to 15,000 to 20, almost 25,000 in April. And I'm doing pretty good this month as well. And you'll look at the students are increasing as well. So my strategy is building more courses, keeping them on free, bringing on as many students as possible, and then flipping them to paid once you have enough reviews for the account. Let me know in the comments if that's a strategy that you think is a good strategy, or if you've tried that before, or if you disagree with the strategy and that all your courses should be paid right out of the gate. I can say that I know some instructors that put a lot of time into their course. They launched it as paid, and then it's been sitting there for the last 6 weeks with not one student sign up. So that's what I'm afraid of, is creating a course and then not making any sales. I'm not willing to risk that. So I'm willing to let my courses go for thousands of students for free to finally turn it on to paid. So that's the strategy I'm taking. But back into the earnings, I think it was pretty good at 305 for April for one course, and I've increased from 2 courses last year to now 7 published courses now on the account. And my goal is to get to 30. I want 30 courses on this account, and I want to bring this account to making at least $1,000 in passive income per month. And, being that I'm making 300 now, and I made 500 and 400 to 500 consistently for 3 months. If you do the math, there's got to be, out of those 30 more courses I launch, there's got to be a couple more that end up being kind of hits, that become pretty good courses, where I should be able to have a few of those and put all those together each month. It should be 1,000. So that's the journey, my Udemy journey. You guys know that I make money in several different ways. I do Fiverr. I have a Fiverr account and a Fiverr business. I also do Udemy. I also do affiliate marketing and a lot of other things. I do niche websites and all that sort of thing. So combining it all together this is a good example of not putting all your eggs in one basket. As an online entrepreneur, an internet marketer, you want to have multiple methods of making money online. That way, in case something happens, in case Udemy shuts down, or in case Amazon shuts down, something like that, you still have your ways to make money. So that's my Udemy update. If you would like to learn a way to make $30 to $100 per hour on Fiverr.com selling a simple service to customers in a very high demand niche, check out my secret course that I just released. It's on extreme discount right now for literally pennies. so you can pick it up without any hesitation. The course is 11 over-the-shoulder videos of how I set my gig up for success, how I separate myself from all the competition, what equipment you need to get started, and how to get buyers right away with my secret methods. Check out my earnings proof and my account balance taken just a couple days ago. Anyone can get started on Fiverr in 2020 and make some great cash. Click the first link in the description to check out my new course. Thanks for your time. See you in my next video.